The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, you too. I mean, great to be here.
Glad to have you here, man. I appreciate you coming out here, especially on such short notice.
Of course.
To talk about these Breezemas stories with me.
Breezemas stories, more like Breezemas stories, because it's already January. Am I right, Joe?
That's what Cameron was saying too, but to be fair, I'm not the one reading his story.
Yeah, no, I'm doing Leo's story. What about you?
I think I'm doing Andy's story, but to be honest, Tuck, I'm kind of hopped up on dewormer right now, so I could be wrong.
I'm not with Fox anymore, so I'm just going to ignore the ivermectin joke.
Whatever poor son of a bitch has to read Cameron's story will, nah.
What?
Joe,
Jesus Christ, are you okay?
Actually, do you think we should do his first or last?
Joe, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, were you having a stroke earlier, or...
Do you think we should do Cameron's story first or last?
Wow, that dewormer is really killing you from the inside out. Okay, well, let's do Robert's story last and Cameron's story before his.
Would you like to go first?
Sure, why not? I'd love to.
Sweet.
So, how were these stories made anyway? Like, I understand that Robert used some sort of template?
Yeah, okay, so Robert used this complex prompt to trick ChatGPT into asking questions about the goons to better help craft the story.
Oh, okay. So it helps make a more personalized story. I get that.
Yeah.
And then the stories are left unedited just the way ChatGPT made them?
Well, like, more or less. The prompts can't have anything too adult or mature in them.
Right.
So Robert substituted clean words or phrases when generating the stories.
Right.
Then afterwards, he went back and swapped the
Joe,
words
we
or
get
phrases.
it. We got it, man. Thanks. Appreciate it, homie. But we are about 2 minutes into the video now. If we don't start this up, the goons are going to get bitchy.
Yeah, fair.
All right, so Leo's story is called Goonlight Magic, a Goonville Breezemas Tale. It was a cold winter's night in the small town of Goonville, where the goons were preparing for their autistic Christmas celebration. Robert, the fat retard of the group, had decided to wrangle for the festivities. Little did any of the goons know that their unique retardation would play a crucial role in the magic of Breezemas. As the night unfolded, Robert kicked things off with his trademark autistic antics, bringing laughter and joy, and of course, a little bit of salt to the group. Cameron was busy counting his savings, trying to figure out how to make the most of the holiday season without spending a dime. Meanwhile, Josh joined the gathering with his quirky gifts that he got at discount from Spencer's, which was still about his entire check's worth of money. Suddenly, there was a loud knock at the door before Leo came charging in like Maui at a luau. He rushed up to Robert and threw a blank notebook in his arms and a pen in his hand. By the grace of God, I need you to write me a story, Leo demanded. About what? Robert said, confused. About me, Leo finally revealed. I need a retard to write a story about an actual retard. I mean, sure thing, buddy, but you aren't actually retarded. Robert was right. Leo wasn't actually retarded, just regular retarded. But by golly, Leo wanted the story, so Robert was going to give it to him. And so, Robert wrote, and he wrote, and he wrote, and he wrote, and in the end, most of it was garbage. I mean, hot dog shit garbage. Dog shit so hot it's still steaming, but he cut all of the dog shit out. And what he was left with was a short, simple story that perfectly nailed what Leo wanted. Leo just wanted some retarded shit. After all, at the end of the day, isn't it retarded shit that makes Breezemas? As the night concluded, the goons gathered, realizing that their mental challenges, far from being hindrances, were gifts that brought happiness and warmth to those around them. The end.
Wow, that was bad.
Well,
I mean, retarded bad, so.
Yeah.
I guess, like, they did what it aimed to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, the goons are one generation behind Skibidi Toilet, so I'm not going to sugarcoat their taste in humor.
What was the actual prompt for that story?
It was literally so it was a retard writes a story about an actual retard.
Wait, I'm confused. What was the Christmas part?
Of the prompt?
Yeah.
Leo said that was the Christmas part. That the guy is actually retarded.
Okay, well.
Please, can we move past it?
Yeah. So I guess I'm next, but where are the guys for the other stories?
Hello?
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, it's fucking Snape,
you scared
dude.
the heck
How's
out
it
of
going?
me. Wait, what? Joe, that's not...
This is nuts.
Joe, that's Alan Rickman, not Snape.
I can be Snape if I want to be.
Hear that, Tuck? He can be Snape if he wants to be.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure he wants to be Alan Rickman right now.
I want to be Snape.
Bro, it's fucking Snape, man. Forget about it.
Whatever. Snape, whose story are you reading?
I guess that remains to be seen.
Cryptic. I like it.
I'm going to guess Cameron's story.
You have a sharp intuition, Master Carlson.
Thanks?
Just like your mother did.
Oh, damn.
I can't tell if that's an insult or a reference.
An insult.
For fuck's sake. Joe, read your story.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do this. The name of Andy's story is The Goon Chronicles, Tier List of Tism. Oh, sorry. I was holding it upside down. Hold on. Okay, so, once upon a time in the fucked up world of the goons, everyone gathered around for a peculiar task. They would once and for all find out which of the goons was truly the most autistic of them all. The goons, retarded as they were excited to finally make their case for why certain goons are autistic. The goons pointed out that Robert always wants to play goofy-ass games like Plate Up and shit. Lucas pointed out that him playing Magic the Gathering was an official proof of autism, gaining him a lot of favor in the ranking. Cameron was distracted by having to threaten to beat his kids with a belt. Brandon, 15 minutes into the debate, asked what we were doing, and instantly shot up to A tier. Unfortunately, no one was able to find Leo. It seemed he had left early, but then Steam said he booted up EU4, so he was still in the running for top spot. The discussions continued until finally the winner was decided. The goon's certified most autistic goon is Cameron! It's Cameron! His unexpected triumph in securing the top spot left the others stunned at first, but then they all collectively nodded in understanding. He did score highest on the autism tests after all, and it would explain why he's so fixated on keeping his crap top running. The goons navigated the delicate balance between self-perception and mutual understanding. In this unique journey of self-ranking, the goons discovered new facets of themselves and celebrated the beauty of embracing differences within their close-knit group. And so, the tale of the goons and their unconventional ranking adventure became another cherished chapter in the book of their enduring tism. The end.
I'm noticing a trend with ChatGPT making it seem like all fruity and positive at the end. You know damn well the goons aren't celebrating the beauty of their unique differences.
Nope.
Certainly not.
Oh, yeah, Snape, that reminds me. You sort of spoke up just as I was asking about the other speakers earlier.
Correct.
Were you listening that entire time?
Yep.
And you didn't say anything to anyone?
I couldn't. I was hiding behind the bookshelves over there and peeking out at you two from between some of the empty gaps.
All right, I am not comfortable with that at all.
I'm surprised we didn't notice you.
Yeah.
The only thing on that shelf is green eggs and ham.
Huh.
Anyways, you got Cam's story, right? I've been dying to hear this shit.
It's probably just him shitting on Josh as usual.
Nah, give him a chance.
Come on, you know Cameron has a hate boner for Josh.
Snape, tell Tuck the Cuck he's wrong.
I am afraid that Cameron's member does indeed swell large with a malice for Josh.
Real shocker there. Before we get into the next story,
Ooh, my hot cocoa's done. Hit it, Snape.
Well, I was going to say
The
that...
title of Cameron's
Wow,
story
okay.
is How the Josh Stole Breezemas.
Really on the nose with that one, huh?
Ha, for real.
I was quiet during your stories.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Snape.
Alan. I mean, Snape. I meant Snape.
Sure.
Go ahead, Snape.
'Twas the night before Breezemas at the North Goon Pole, but unlike the seasons before, all was not calm. Outside the cozy residence of Matt's apartment, a green, hairy creature threatened to steal Breezemas for himself. Josh's brain was 2 sizes too small, and his chromosomes rivaled that of Jim Carrey's The Grinch himself. As the snow blanketed the North Goon Pole, Josh plotted to steal away the power of Breezemas for himself. You see, Josh had an unusual ally in this scheme. Cameron was the info guy for this operation, feeding Josh everything he would need to know to succeed. Josh's first attempt was to sabotage Matt and Alice's gifts. Sneaking into Santa's workshop, he swapped the naughty and nice lists. However, Matt was already on the naughty list, and he ended up getting a brand new PC that year. Josh's first plan crumbled like a poorly made gingerbread house, but Cameron had another. Undeterred, Josh moved on to the next devious scheme. Late one night, he snuck up to Matt's car in an attempt to slash his tires. Alas, his efforts were thwarted by Jeff, who was driving by to throw hot dogs on Matt and Cameron's cars. The hot dogs pelted Josh instead of Matt's car, leaving him scrambling through the snow, cursing Cameron's lack of cunning. The Grinch's third attempt involved tampering with the Breezemas feast. Knowing that Matt enjoyed not starving to death in the middle of winter, Josh aimed to replace all of the food with unpalatable substitutes. However, he really underestimated what Matt was willing to consider food after a long shift at the auto shop. Another plan foiled, and Josh was left hungry for revenge. The failed attempts piled up, but little did Josh know that Cameron reveled in the chaos he had orchestrated. Josh stumbled upon a folder labeled fart porn on Cameron's computer, and inside were the full details of his master plan. Cameron was trying to have sexual relations with Josh. His schemes were designed to make Josh fail so hard that he became homeless. Only then would Cameron being able to pick him up off the street like some cheap hooker. Josh sat alone in the snow, a defeated character with a brain still 2 sizes too small. However, Cameron's plans weren't the only files Josh saw on his computer. Josh saw the contents of Cameron's flash drive that contained all of his strange fetishes and desires, the feet pictures, the goblin hentai, even a spreadsheet of everyone's piss that he drank. The goons would never believe it to be more than a joke, but that was okay, because deep down Josh knew what he saw. Despite his fuck-ups, Josh was grateful that he wasn't attracted to farts like Cameron, and with that, he found peace. As Breezemas' morning arrived, the North Goon Pole was filled with autism once more. Josh made his way back to Goonville, the green, hairy creature that he is, and everyone got to enjoy their own slice of Breezemas. And so, the story of the character who failed to steal Christmas became a legendary tale at the North Goon Pole, forever etched in the annals of goon absurdity. The end.
Okay, I give that story credit.
Yeah, damn right you do.
I really like the ending.
I
Same.
concur.
Well, guys, the person reading Robert's story never showed up, I guess.
So, what do we do? Just end the video?
I can read it if you want.
The problem is we don't have it. The person reading it was supposed to bring his story.
Shit. Damn. Oh well.
Most unfortunate.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for tuning in to the 2024 Breezemas Tales. Hope you had a good time. If you want to catch all the latest JRE episodes,
Wait,
be
what's
sure
that
to...
noise?
Huh?
It sounds like...
Hungry.
Oh my God! They killed Alan Rickman!
At least Snake is okay, right?
My God, he's really dead!
And you're next if you don't shut the fuck up.
Biden?
Be up and listen. Let's just say Robert's Breezemas story isn't going to pan out how you might have expected it would. Got it?
That's fine. Snape said he would read the story if we had it.
Joe, Snape is dead!
Snape is dead?
Yes, you fucking idiot!
Yes, I think this could work.
Yes, it would be an easy replacement. Joe for Joe.
What are you...
Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Take this. Curse of Wrong! Grab Tucker's ass and bring him back to Breezy HQ.
What about me, Mr. President?
Don't worry, Jack Black. You are my fiercest warrior. You will be needed for Phase 2.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is